28-year-old is in custody, and this is just the latest in his legal troubles. He's scheduled to appear in a Baltimore Circuit Court.
Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Why are you retiring?
Trash.
What changed? What made you?
Trash. Garbage.
Once a formidable force in boxing, John Davis's career has ended due to a dramatic collapse. His most recent controversy, or his fans are saddened by the defeat, and his future appears uncertain. By declaring retirement at such a young age, Davis ruined his career. Fans are stunned, questioning why he would leave his prime with so much promise still available.
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
On February 22, 2013, at the young age of 18, Jant Davis, better known by his stage name Tank, began his professional boxing career. His first bout against Daisy Williams at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C., ended in a first-round knockout victory, indicating the emergence of a bright new boxing talent.
Do it again. Oh, give me the hand. I'll catch your hand. Good. Catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it with your hand. I want to touch your hand right now.
You want to do it? Want to do it? Tank first? You fighting that?
I don't think so. You fighting that? Fuck around. Right. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Bring me on for a whistle. Ooh. Bring it to the corner. Get in there. You got to step closer. There you go. Do it again. Short hook right over there.
To devote himself entirely to his boxing goals, recognizing the value of education, Davis took the difficult decision to leave school. He eventually obtained his GED, proving his commitment to both the sport and personal development.
I went back to school. That's for me. So when I went back to school, because I dropped out because I was missing a lot of days because I was in tournaments and stuff like that, or I was fighting when I'm not in tournaments, and then it started pushing me more away from school.
Early on in his career, Davis profited from the guidance and assistance of well-known boxers like Adrien Broner. Davis was given invaluable exposure and opportunities by Broner's contacts and influence in the boxing community, which helped him raise his reputation in the cutthroat world of professional boxing.
You my brother, and I see something, I'm going to call and check up on you, see if everything right. Or if it ain't right and I feel like you should be over here, I'm going to let you know. And that's just all it was. That's my baby brother. You know, he called and shit, that's what it was. And now we here.
Is y'all relationship the same in that way? Like, because Calvin said that yesterday, too. He was like that. There was a point where he was like, when Tank first got around you, he didn't want to leave. He was like, we had to track Tank down. Like, yo, where the fuck is he? Why he don't want to come back? Is it still that same type of energy?
Of course.
Like with y'all?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm just saying, like, now that Tank is like the face of boxing, right? So sometimes, you know, when a nigga gets some clout and they get some money, it's like shit changed.
See, one thing about him, why I respect him so much, because even though he's where he at right now in the sport and in the cash cow of the sport right now, he still look at me as big bro. He still look at me as big bro, and he still respect me as big bro, and our relationship.
Davis's career also included the legendary Floyd Mayweather Jr. as a key figure. Mayweather took Davis under his wing and provided him with encouragement and direction outside of the ring. In a sign of their tight bond, Davis called Mayweather his big brother. Mayweather gave Davis a $60,000 Jeep as a token of their close relationship and his support for Davis's career.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But
he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating. So he called me and was like, I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready. So I was out eating. So I was like, okay, I'm ready now. So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only did he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, you know, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother, so he, like a father figure and stuff like that, he took me in, and, you know, he been treating me good since I knew him. You know, he been not only in the boxing, like, working with me on boxing, he showed me, like, the business side and all that type of stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him, and I love him forever for that.
Coach Calvin Ford has been a pillar of Davis's boxing career since the start, acting as both his mentor and trainer and providing constant instruction and direction. Have played a crucial role in molding Davis into the outstanding fighter he is today. Their enduring partnerships provide as evidence of how crucial commitment and trust are to long-term success in sports.
Well-being as well as your boxing progress, who you have been invested with from the outset. Tank has been with Coach Calvin Ford since he was, I think 8 or 9, which is crazy. And the relationship that those two have is an enormous factor. Tank trusts Coach Calvin to give him the right advice, and that has been proven to be a good position, a good place to put your trust, because as of yet, he hasn't given any bad advice. He's very calm in the corner. He knows when to tell Tank to turn it up. He gives him understandable advice, and he gives him very simple advice in the corner. At the gym, he obviously works him hard. He gets the best out of him.
A major turning point in Davis's career occurred in 2024, when his popularity reached unprecedented heights and his ring performances mesmerized audiences. Davis won over admirers all across the world with his unique blend of charisma, power, and quickness, confirming his position as one of the most promising talents in boxing. Despite his achievements, divergent views exist regarding Davis's status in the boxing world. Some detractors contend that casual fans who might not completely understand the nuances of the sport overrate him. Others think that boxing purists who acknowledge the breadth of his skill set undervalue him.
When he fought Isaac Cruz, he was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like,
Right
even
there.
in the fight, I knew that I had him. You know?
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like
You
hard.
felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
The caliber of Davis's opponents is a source of disagreement among observers. Some contend that in order to genuinely establish his legacy, his promotional staff has carefully chosen bouts that benefit him, minimizing his exposure to more difficult obstacles. Critics argue that Davis should compete against champions in different weight classes, especially those weighing 135 and 140 pounds, to demonstrate that he is the best in the sport.
All right. Hey guys, Adrien Jimenez joined here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, just a couple of days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. You know, I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, you know, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
Action-packed fight. You know, off of what he's saying. You know, he's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action. You know, to do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going great.
Davis's communications with supporters and the media has also been scrutinized because of use of passionate, occasionally divisive words used when talking about other fights. Some observers have referred to ERS as fanboy behavior.
God damn.
As in this interview with Gervonta Tank, Davis scolded Frank with assurance. Martin's ability to identify errors in his offensive, defensive, and general method, he disregarded Martin's strength, claiming that the Tank wasn't very noteworthy. Claimed that Martin is not properly defensive gesture, emphasizing that he never actually misses a punch, but rather retreats and walks around without sound method.
For sure. Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right.
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights,
so you
I
feel
probably
like
put him on game.
Yeah, hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I touched him with 16-ounce gloves on, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounces. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him? Yeah, I seen Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin in here.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
there you go.
We can get him.
Okay.
I guarantee you won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Okay. All right. Listen, I thought one of the other things that was interesting, you know, them 6 or 7 fights, I saw the dude Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's one of them guys now. He doing different stuff in boxing. You know the Turkish dude that put in the Saudi Arabian cars, and he said, yo, Tank, come over here. He was like, yo, you need to send 2 Ferraris before I even...